Okay, grade 5 morning. Can you please settle down now? I think it's time for class. So today we're gonna be dealing with the listening comprehension. So this listening comprehension is gonna cover a topic that's called best vacation ever. So when hearing this topic already, there has to come something to your mind as a young student, like when you're going on a vacation. So what comes to mind, like when you have your best vacation ever? Okay, let's hear. Tando? Yes, sir. Okay, so when we talk about a vacation, like there's so many things that come to mind, but all I can think about now is like going out with your family to have fun, take a break from the place that you've been living for so long, and just have a good time with your other. Yes, Tando, that's correct. Like it's a thing that you do when you go out with your family, and the other things also, like there are a lot of things that we can mention also, like going to out to some new places, seeing animals. Those are the things like that we're gonna be looking at today when we talk about the vacation. But this story is very interesting, so we're gonna have to like participate, all of us, in to be able to get to some more main points and things that are hidden in the story, because a story has so many sides and things that people can argue about. So it will be our duty today to make sure that this story is fully known by all of us. Okay, so let's start with the story then. Okay, class, so the story goes as follows. The best vacation ever. Winter break was fast approaching, and all Scott wanted to do was go snowboarding. Unfortunately, Scott's parents had different plans. They had booked a weekend long tropical cruise. Scott hated warm weather and asked if he could just stay with his best friend's house instead. The day his buddies the day his buddies wanted them to go out, his parents still refused again. He kept debating them about the topic, but they wouldn't not change their minds. Family time was important to them, and it was a tradition that they spend winter break together. Okay, so guys, just reading the first few lines, what do you feel that story is already? How is the relationship between Scott and his parents? Okay, Ayanda. So I feel like Scott's parents doesn't believe in what Scott wants, and they just parents because they don't want to satisfy him in what he wishes, and that's how it works. And that's also correct, but it can be true because as parents we have to protect our children and make decisions on their behalf. Scott, while being young and living under his parents' roof, it's his parents' duty to make sure that all of his wishes are granted, even though some of them might not be granted, and he might feel bad. Okay, guys, after Ayanda's suggestion of telling us how Scott might behave around his parents or with them, okay, let's continue the story. The week of the cruise arrived, and Scott continued to mumble his complaints as he and his family left the house to head south. Scott's dad told him that he would only make the vacation worse for himself if he didn't change his attitude and open his mind to a new experience. So class, when we after reading about Scott's story, so here's a few questions that I want you guys to answer for me. Okay, the first one is, why do you think Scott was so angry with his parents? That's the first question. Then the second one was Scott's parents correct in stopping him from visiting his friends to go on vacation with them? And the last one, does this make Scott's parents very strict in the way they treated Scott when he wanted to go and visit? So those three questions, I'll write them on the board. Then you guys will each write the answer for me and your opinion and what you think is wrong. So when you are done writing these questions, then you're gonna discuss with your friend your answers on what you then you compare what you both have decided or why what are the answers and discuss. Then after, I'll ask one or two of you guys to answer to me or why did you come up with those answers and why you feel like your answer is correct. So that will be all for today. Let's finish writing. Thank you very much.